What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King, aka first name Rage, last name is him. Back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rumble Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, I hate to be the one to say I told you so, but I told you so, and I'm only going to say it maybe one or two more times for the end of the video. But as you see right here on your screen, ain't no optical illusion, ain't no black magic, ain't no Photoshop. This is the real deal, Holyfield, and real spill. Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition release sparks backlash with disgruntled fans fearing the game is done less than 2 years after launch. Now, before I get started, I cannot express this enough. For one, I told you so. I told you one or two more times. But in all seriousness, I'm not surprised at all that this has happened. I'm not at all surprised. For the people that wanted to come at me, guys like Fade and others that wanted to sit there and say, oh, you're just Mortal Kombat haters, that couldn't be any further from the truth. That could not be any further from the truth. We have seen what Mortal Kombat, we have seen the greatness that is Mortal Kombat. And we can definitively say, no pun intended, that Mortal Kombat 11 and Mortal Kombat 1 just ain't it, bro. Just ain't that. Now, if these were your first Mortal Kombats, I can understand why you would feel so strongly about it. But as someone who has been a lifelong fan of the entire franchise, has been through all the ups and downs of the franchise, bro, I'm telling you right now, these last two Mortal Kombats just have not been it. And I'm not surprised by this at all. But I'm going to hold on to that thought. We're going to come back to it a little bit later. We got an article here giving us the details as to why there is so much backlash and so many disgruntled fans about hearing the definitive edition being released from Warner Brothers Games and NetherRealm Studios concerning Mortal Kombat 1. So, without further ado, I'm going to stop running my tribe and let's get into it. Warner Brothers Games has announced and released Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition, which is described as the most extensive version of the gory fighting game. But for fans, the release of the Definitive Edition has sparked significant concern that NetherRealm has now moved on from the game and that it won't see any new DLC characters or significant content updates. Mortal Kombat 1 Definitive Edition offers the main game package together with previously released downloadable content, including the Chaos Reign story expansion, Combat Pack 1, and Combat Pack 2. The Definitive Edition also adds new character skins for Johnny Cage, Katana, Scorpion, Shao Kahn, inspired by the upcoming Mortal Kombat 2 film, Mortal Kombat 2021 movie character skin for Sub-Zero, and the tournament-themed character skin outfit for Liu Kang. For fans, the Definitive Edition feels like a line has been drawn under Mortal Kombat 1. While Warner Brothers is known for its definitive, no pun intended, and Ultimate Editions, and indeed NetherRealm games tend to get them, this time there is a sense of finality to the release. And with no announcements forthcoming about a Combat Pack 3 or anything else meaningful for Mortal Kombat 1, fans believe that March 2025's release of T-1000 guest character will go down as the game's final content drop. If true, it's a big disappointment for hardcore Mortal Kombat 1 fans who had hoped for significantly longer term support for the game. Indeed, many are now pointing to a September 2024 tweet from NetherRealm development chief Ed Boon, who at the time moved to reassure fans already concerned that the studio had moved on to its next game by saying, NetherRealm is still fully committed to supporting Mortal Kombat 1 for a long time to come. How many more times are we going to have to hear that before we all realize it's complete cap? It's just complete cap, bro. It's complete cap. We got to stop believing everything that comes out of Ed Boon's mouth. I call him the troll titan for a reason. Why would he tell y'all, oh yeah, we only gonna support it for 2 years and then after that we gonna... No, of course he's gonna say that. Because if he tells y'all we only gonna support it for a year and a half, 2 years, less than 2 years, people are not gonna want to buy it right away. They're gonna wait a year for it to drop, just like they did. Wait for Ultimate or Definitive Edition, and the next thing they know, they getting the game for half off. They getting everything that come with the game half off. That hardcore fans like myself trying to support the game and the studio, stupidly I may add, because they love the franchise, not that they love the current company making said franchise. We had to pay full price for it. Complete cap. Complete cap. We got to stop. And this is another thing I want to say too. People have to stop looking at people like myself and others that tell the truth as a bad thing. I'm not saying you got to come out guns a-blazing like I do, because I'll be honest, Rage King is a little toxic. I get it. I understand it. I accept it. I embrace it. But I am a little toxic. But with that toxicity, I'm only toxic because I'm passionate. I'm passionate. I want to see Mortal Kombat be great. I want to see the franchise be great once again. I really do. This watered down, Kool-Aid version shit that y'all get now fails in comparison to Mortal Kombat's of the past, bro. And that's just what it is. This is not me, I refuse to accept change, bro. Not all change is good change. Change is welcome, but only if it benefits. A lot of the changes that's been going on, with Mortal Kombat 1 and Mortal Kombat in particular, these last two games, just has not been good. It just has not been good. I'm sorry. You can say what you want to about it. Again, I can understand from what a lot of standpoints, from what I'm learning from a lot of people is, this is a lot of y'all's first Mortal Kombat. Hell, I remember my first Mortal Kombat. Despite its flaws, despite everything wrong with it, I still look at it as one of my all-time favorite games. I get it. But you also have to understand this too. This is not their first or second go-around. Been doing this for 30 years. Not necessarily NetherRealm Studios, who's been at it for damn near 20 years. They damn self. I can't believe where the hell the time is gone. But the point being is we got to stop listening to, we're going to support it for years to come. This is now the second or the third game in a row. This exact quote has been said, and it's the same end result. People are lied to, people are disappointed, and people are wondering what the hell happened. Let's continue. The game is done. It's their way of saying goodbye. Come back the next year or two for another overly priced game bloated with guest characters, said a clearly disgruntled Redditor. MK1 officially has a shorter content lifespan than the fucking Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. Laugh my ass off, said another. I would agree. I hate to agree, but I've never been the one to ignore the obvious. For context, in July 2021, NetherRealm announced it had started work on its new project Mortal Kombat 1, and as a result, there would be no further DLC for Mortal Kombat 11. That announcement came 2 years and 3 months after the release of the game. NetherRealm is yet to make a similar announcement for Mortal Kombat 1. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. No did it. Mortal Kombat 1 enjoyed something of a resurgence in January. Okay. Damn pop-ups. Mortal Kombat 1 enjoyed something of a resurgence in January with the secret fight with Floyd. The Pink Ninja developer, Ed Boon, had been teasing for years. That sparked a fun community-wide effort that breathed new life into the game. But that was a rare bright spot for what has overall been a disappointing release for many core Mortal Kombat fans. And see, it's not just me, it's not just the others. Overall, this game was a huge disappointment in more than one way. It just was. It's just the reality of the situation. But hold on to that. We're gonna come back to that in a minute. T-1000 Terminator was the final DLC character added to Mortal Kombat 1 as part of the Chaos Reigns expansion. Follows playable fighters, Cyrax, Sector, New Cybot, Ghostface, and Conan the Barbarian. Fans have wondered for some time now whether developer NetherRealm plans a third set of DLC characters or a Combat Pack 3, amid questions about Mortal Kombat 1's sales success. Parent company Warner Bros. Discovery has indicated, however, that it still believes in the Mortal Kombat franchise. In November, CEO David Zaslav said that on the game side of things, the company plans to double down on just 4 titles, one of which is Mortal Kombat. Did a video on several of these topics too, be sure to go check them out. Most of the studio's work expected to release a third game in its DC fighting game franchise, Injustice, although neither NetherRealm nor Warner Bros. Has yet to confirm that. The first game in the series, Injustice Gods Among Us, launched in 2013 with its sequel Injustice 2 coming out in 2017. NetherRealm released Mortal Kombat 11 in 2019, and for a time seemed like the studio would alternate between Mortal Kombat and Injustice games, but it went on to release another Mortal Kombat, the soft reboot that is Mortal Kombat 1 in 2023 instead. In an interview with IGN in June 2023, Boon spoke in vague terms about this decision. There were a number of factors, some of which I can talk about, some of which I probably shouldn't, Boon said. Yeah, go figure. Two reasons Boon was willing to discuss were the unfortunate onset of the COVID-19 pandemic and the team's choice to switch to a newer version of the Unreal game engine. Mortal Kombat 11 runs on Unreal Engine 3, whereas Mortal Kombat 1 runs on Unreal Engine 4. But we did go to a new graphics engine, Unreal. Boon said, we really wanted to be careful with COVID and all that stuff, and everybody's staying safe. So there were a bunch of variables involved that eventually we realized, okay, let's do another Mortal Kombat game. Hopefully we'll get back to the Injustice games. Just to be sure, we wanted to confirm with him directly that the door was not closed on all the Injustice franchise. Not at all, Boon answered. And we're going to stop right there, and I'm going to just give my opinion on this. Again, I'm not surprised by this at all. Been speaking on this and preaching on this since the release of the game. I've not bent the knee or changed my stance on this game at all. If this game was not named Mortal Kombat 1 and did not have Mortal Kombat characters in it per se, this game would not have sold shit. From the fighting game mechanics themselves to the game, it's so crazy to me that this game, it has a definitive edition before they even have rooms in this game. Before they gave you any true offline content on this game. Before they fixed all the damn hitbox issues in this game. The online matchmaking is still trash. The online servers themselves are trash. It's so crazy. They're so quick to be done with this. They're so quick to do this, but yet when people like me come out and say that this game was nothing more than a cash grab, people want to get mad at me. I'm not the one selling you half fixed ass, half working ass games, and then they want to tell you, oh, well, we done with it because we didn't sell as much as we wanted to because we couldn't do our jobs. I'm not the one that did that. But continue to get mad at people like me for just telling you the truth. Just telling you the truth. The truth will actually go a long way. And I'm going to tell you something else about these other content creators out here. And I'm not going to say no names, but you know who you are. That want to defend this shit. That want to defend NetherRealm no matter what. They want to be on NetherRealm's jock no matter what. Look, telling them the truth. And again, I'm not saying you got to go at their necks and come at them all crazy and whatnot. But you need to start telling these motherfuckers what's up. You need to start telling them, if you have the ability to get in their ear, you need to start telling them, hey, yo, y'all need to take a look at this. Not just to benefit the characters you like playing, but the overall game. The moment this community, the MK1 community, starts having more people come together and we start telling the truth, the better off the game and the franchise will be going forward. We won't have a repeat of MK11 and MK1 where everything is fucking missing one way or another. Or they put in a bunch of shit and a bunch of characters nobody asked for at the expense of beloved MK characters. And hopefully this is also for NetherRealm Studios themselves. Hopefully this right here is the slice of humble pie and the kick in the ass they need. Because when Chaos Reigns stopped selling, I'm telling y'all right now, when they didn't make the money off of Chaos Reigns they thought they was going to make, that's when everything started going downhill. And I want y'all to also notice something too. Notice how when they were the top 20 played game, the top played fighting game on consoles and whatnot, that was just a week ago, believe it or not. Feels longer than that. That was just a little over a week ago. Now this. Y'all don't find that odd? I do. This is what I've been saying this entire time. When things are going good for them, we hear from them all the time. When shit not going the way they wanted to or the way they thought it would go, they go retro silent or they send out their they send out their spokespeople to do it. They send out, announcements. They send out, you got to find out through IGN. You got to find out, through their Twitter page or whatnot. You got to find it. You got to find it from everyone but the motherfuckers responsible. I find that so crazy. And hopefully, we can get a good game going forward, because at the end of the day, that's all we want. A great Mortal Kombat game. We know y'all are more than capable of doing it. We know y'all are capable of doing it. Will y'all do it is the question at hand. And it's a question I can't answer. Do I have faith in them to do it? At this point, no. I'll have to see it to believe it. And if they do it, I will be one of the first people to get on this damn computer, get on this internet, and tell y'all they did a wonderful job. But if they fucking up, guess what? Got to let you know you fucking up. I want the money, and the money that other customers have spent on this franchise, that love this franchise, I want them to feel like that they have spent their money on something they can truly enjoy. At all times. And lately in these last 2 games, it's just something y'all have not done, NetherRealm. Get your shit together, get back to the drawing board, hire back who you need to hire back, and make Mortal Kombat great again. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about this definitive edition of Mortal Kombat 1. I'm, for one, am glad that it's finally over and they can finally move on to the next thing, because I'm going to be honest. I've been turned off from Mortal Kombat 1 since the very beginning. Soon as I found out there was cameo fighters and that you had to fight with cameos, that just wasn't Mortal Kombat to me. So I was never really a fan of this game to begin with. So me personally, I'm glad that I hate the route that it took, but I'm glad that it's over. It's bittersweet. I'm glad that it's over, but I still can't help and shake this feeling that I just got yanked out of another 150 plus bucks. But again, that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this. As long as y'all may respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and Rage King will catch you in the next one. Now hashtag that.